Right now, residents in Port Neches are trying to return to a routine nearly 1 week after that explosion and fire.
So there will be many stories to share, but tonight, KFTM's Angel San Juan introduces us to one woman who represents the resilience in Port Neches. Angel joins us now in the studio, and Angel, one major step towards normalcy, the return to class today.
That's right, Tiffany, and Superintendent Mike Gonzalez tells me attendance today was near normal levels. In fact, he says it was higher than the 2 days before the Thanksgiving holiday break. Amber Feener sent her 3 children back to school today. She cannot forget what her family went through, but knows it's time to move forward. Amber Feener has been waiting for this moment all day long, the arrival of her children from school. The first one, her youngest, 6-year-old Jacoby. Feener is right there as the bus drops him off to greet him with a big hug.
I have been worried about him all day.
Her oldest, daughter Cindy, and son Kelson are the next ones to come home.
How was your day back at school?
This was the first day back to class after last week's explosions and fires at TPC.
It was probably the scariest thing in my life that I've ever had to experience. I know my kids are definitely petrified. You know, they should never have to go through anything like this.
Feener and her children had a front row seat to what unfolded last Wednesday. They live on Merriman, right across the street from the plant.
A refinery just blew up.
This is video Feener's daughter captured on her cell phone minutes after the blast.
And it just blew the whole frame off.
The explosion blew out the family's front and back doors.
I went outside to notice the embers and everything in the air, and then the fire just erupted, and I ran out on the road. I flagged down an officer and was like, do we need to evacuate? I've got 3 kids here. And he said, as of right now, you know, there's no evacuation.
A mandatory evacuation would not come until hours later, but Feener did not wait.
I looked across the street, saw the fire getting bigger, loaded my kids up, and boogied to Orange.
It was an emotional decision.
I didn't even pack. I told them to grab your most important thing, put them in the car, and left.
Not knowing if they'd have anything to come back to.
Scary because, you know, you don't know where you're going to go. You don't know what to do. You're thankful to be alive, you know. I don't ever want to go through that again. That was scary.
1 week later, Feener looks across the street. The fires are out, but the memory remains vivid, not just in her mind.
A lot of fire and the police.
Little Jacoby remembers as well.
We saw some black smoke.
Feener says her priority is restoring their sense of security.
You spend a little bit more quality time with your kids now. You know, it's not, okay, let's eat dinner, let's take baths, let's go to bed. It's let's watch a movie, let's enjoy some quality time because we could not be here right now.
Not just a family growing closer, but an entire community.
We come together, we're going to stay together, we're going to help each other rebuild. You know, we're going to be Port Neches strong now.
Not dwelling on the recent dark days, but focused on a bright future. Feener, who calls herself handy, fixed her blown out doors herself. She says she's also grateful the blast did not impact her work. She is an employee at the feed store restaurant near the plant. It's not only open for business, but the eatery also fed first responders. Greg.